Hey guys, welcome back. So now we're getting ready to start our trifold brochure. Hopefully some of you guys have at least went out and looked for information on your vacation destination. Remember, we're looking to have about 12 to 13 pictures. And then the information that you're looking for is, once you get there, what are you going to do? All right, so attractions, things to do, places to go eat, where are you going to stay, how are you going to get there? That type of information. That's what you need to research to make sure that you guys have prepared for this assignment. Okay. Also, make sure you have the rubric downloaded, and that is on eChalk, and that is on the homepage. Remember, the site where you don't log into, you get it right off of that homepage. All right. So InDesign, let's go ahead and get started. So here I have a document already set up. Okay, and I'll go ahead and go through the steps. So we go to File, go to New. Sorry. Oh, you bugger. All right. Document. 2 pages. Uncheck facing pages. We want to be in landscape. And remember, we're doing a trifold, so we want 3 columns. Okay. Notice our gutters. 0.1667. That's the area that we don't want anything to go into, and I'll show you where that is. And then you just click OK. All right, and as you can see, we have 2 pages, 3 columns, and we have this 0.1667 gutter. Okay, I don't want anything into this area. Okay, guys. Now, I'm going to go back to this document here that I've already started on, so I don't have to spend time making all these boxes. But I highly advise you guys. Here you see how I just made a text box and I typed up here. This will help keep straight what it is that you're working on. All right, so this one right here represents the inside. So the first page is the inside of the brochure. The second page is the outside of the brochure. Okay, and so I typed right here, inside cover, middle. I'm just going to go back and I'll grab the type tool again, and I just made these boxes up in these margins. All right, so this is the area that I really don't worry about, right? And then I believe this was the flap. And then down here, second page, this is all on the outside of the brochure, and this one was actually the outside cover page. Okay, so there we go. Now, a couple of things that I'm going to show you guys. First off, you guys all should know how to use the frame tool right here to create a frame and bring in an image. But in this one, you're going to use text, and you're going to work with text a lot. And you don't necessarily want to just put a picture in and then put your text towards the top or to the bottom of it. You're going to want your text to wrap around those objects. And that's what I'm going to show you guys here, okay? So first, I'm going to go get my type tool, which I have. And then I am going to create a text box. Okay, something like that. And then for me, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down to this option called fill with placeholder text. So basically what this means is I'm going to fill this spot with text, and it's just going to basically hold that place for me to come in and type in the information that I do want. And it's great for an example. Okay, so here you go, just a bunch of gibberish. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use the ellipse tool on this one, and I'm going to create that frame tool, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go to place, and I am looking for an image. One of my places would be Bora Bora. Love to go to Bora Bora sometime. So let's go here, and then just like we did in the calendar, you can hit these auto frames, okay, and that'll resize your image. Okay, now one of the things, I'm going to hit Z here, guys, so I can zoom in. Okay, one of the things that I want you guys to see here is, if I grab my type tool here, you see the bounding box, right? So you see this like little bit of like triangular shape right here. When I do the text around my bounding box, it's only going to go to this outside, okay? And you guys might not want that to happen. Maybe you guys want that text to come in a little bit closer through here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go to Window, I'm going to go to Text Wrap, and that shortcut is Control-Alt-W. That might be one that you'd like to learn. All right, so here we are. And now, with my image selected, if I hover, it'll tell me what I'm about to do. So this one's no text wrap. This is around the bounding box. Okay, so here's my bounding box. This one should be around the object or shape, so it should come in a little bit closer. And then here we're talking about jumping the object, so splitting it between the top and the bottom, putting it towards the top, and it should move it over to the next column. And then here we have options where we can actually manipulate the top, the bottom, the left side, and the right offset, okay, or left offset. All right, just hover. Okay, so let's go ahead and do around the bounding box. Here you can see that it's only around the bounding box, and I have from both right and left edges. So this is what it would look like. Okay, if I chose around the object, now you can see that it's formed around my object. Okay, here I have both both right and left sides selected. I can come here, I can choose just the right side, I can choose just the left side. All right, so I want to show you guys that. Another thing that I can do is I can come in here and I can change these up. Okay, so oops, select that. And so I can, change these up a little bit. And right now this is linked. So back to 0. Bounding box options, detect edges. All right, so this is if you have something that has a lot, like a body, for instance, where you got arms and legs and stuff. Maybe you want it to wrap around the fingers, that type of thing. You can tell it to detect the edges. All right, and again, I'm gonna go bounding box. And now you can see here that all this is highlighted. So now I can manipulate all of these. If I select one, I can change just that attribute. Okay, and you can see as it changes with every click. Okay, I can also come here and link it to where now all these options are linked, and I can just select one box and it'll change that value for all. Okay. Another thing I want to show you guys is this. If I grab my image and I move my image around, notice how the text moves with my image. Okay. All right, see how that text moves? All right, so when you guys are creating your trifold brochure, I want to make sure that you guys are using images. You're using not just rectangles and squares and circles, but make sure you have ellipses in there. Make sure that you guys come down here, maybe do the polygon. Okay, you can even select it, and maybe you guys want to change the sides to the polygon. All right, make sure you're using some different options on your picture frames for the images that you're using. Make sure that you guys are using text wrap. Make sure that your text is wrapping around your images, the shapes that you use or that you create. And make sure you guys refer to the rubric. All right. I hope this helps. So let me know if you guys have any questions. All right. All right, guys. Good luck. See ya. Bye.